apparently, the expansion, the state of bust, expansion, looks very nice and beautiful condition, but that is an enjoyment of spiritual advancement. Expansion is an enjoyment, is a pleasure which takes place, which is experienced, which is felt because of the promoted spiritual stages of a man. But expansion and bust itself does not promote you to the higher stage. It is an enjoyment of promotion. It itself is not a promotion, neither a promotion nor a means of promotion. It is just an enjoyment and pleasure as a result of promotion. Where promotion, spiritual promotion takes place, and when promotion takes place during the state of contraction, and you feel as if he is angry with me, but in fact he is happy with you. Because during the state of expansion, when you enjoy, you experience a pleasure, you feel that you have been promoted up to a higher place. When you feel that you are being promoted and you have been promoted, so this feeling of promotion and this sense of promotion and this appreciation of promotion sometimes can create an arrogance in your nerves. When you appreciate that you are being promoted and Allah is happy with you and pleased with you, and you are attaining the higher grades, so appreciation of this fact sometimes may create some pride in your heart. And this pride may lead you to an arrogance. So what does Allah do? Almighty Allah, to protect you from pride, to protect His friends, His awliya, His sincere people, to protect them from the damages of pride, to protect them from the damages of arrogance, to protect them from the evil effects of the soul. With this appreciation, He puts you into the state of contraction, where you feel, oh, what has occurred to me? My Lord is angry with me. He feels that I am being demoted. I am being deprived of certain things. So with this feeling, he starts crying. He starts screaming. He becomes upset. He becomes restless. He goes more to repentance, to worship Almighty Allah, to repentance, to worship, to taqwa, to zuhud, to wara, to abstinence. So he strives and struggles more and more to come out of the state of contraction. So the efforts which he does to come out of extraction, these are the efforts which take him at a very, very high stage, which the state of expansion cannot do. So now you are in a position to understand, if I utter one sentence about Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, those people are wrong in their understanding. They are wrong in their understanding, in their concept. Why Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam was taken out of Jannah, and why the hubut took place, why he was sent from Jannah to earth. Some people think as if this was demotion. I say no, this was a promotion. Because hubut of Adam to earth was a state of contraction, and stay in Jannah was a state of expansion. He was happy and pleased during his stay in Jannah. He was in a state of enjoyment. He was in a state of pleasure. He was in a state of happiness, because he was feeling the nearness of Almighty Allah. He was appreciating his pleasure. He was appreciating his closeness. He was appreciating and feeling the pleasures of his company. Almighty Allah wanted to promote him. Promote him to what level? Almighty Allah decided to promote him to the level of Khalifa. He wanted and decided to promote him to the level of his vicegerent. He wanted to place him at the level of his naib, of his deputy for the whole world. And it was not possible if he stayed in Jannah. So what he did, he put an idea in his heart to eat that particular fruit of the tree, which was prohibited. He ate it, and because of eating that fruit, he questioned him. And question of Almighty Allah created a state of contraction for him. This questioning created a state of contraction. And if somebody thinks that he did a mistake or he, maazallah, committed any sin, that's wrong, because Almighty Allah himself witnessed for him. He himself witnessed for him. And he himself gave an evidence in his defense in Holy Quran, and he stated, Lam najid lahu azma. Don't say that my Adam sinned. Who is better than me and who could better see in his heart? Allah says, Lam najid lahu azma. I saw into his heart, and I never saw any intention or any thinking of disobedience in his heart. Allah witnessed that. There was no disobedience in his heart. This is Allah is witnessing, defending Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam's position. Lam najid lahu azma. We never find any motive, intention of disobedience in his heart. What to talk of act? Amal takes place after azm. Azm is irada, a combination of niyya and irada, a combination of motive and intention. This is azm. And act is the fi'l and amal, which takes place after this state of azm. If there is no azm, no motive and intention, then there is no gunah, no act of sin. He said, we didn't find any motive and intention of disobedience in his heart. So don't blame my beloved Prophet Adam. Then we asked Almighty Allah, then what should we say? Whatever took place, so what should we say? What would be the caption and heading of that act? He said, Fanasiya. This was just a nisyan, a forgetfulness. This is Allah's decree and judgment. This was just a forgetfulness. He just forgot. And if you forget and eat during your fasting, if you forget that you are fasting or not, and you eat, whether your fast would remain or it would be broken. If in spite of eating, your fast does not break, so in spite of eating of Adam, how does his fast of spiritual position is breaking? He said, Fanasiya, this was just forgetfulness. And this condition of forgetfulness was created into him in his life, so that I may question him. And just my single word, why? My single word, why did you eat it? This one sentence will put him in the state of contraction. And through contraction he will start crying. And the tears promote the people to higher stage. Otherwise he would never have cried and screamed. So hubut was contraction, and through repentance, khilafa was his expansion. And when his beloved friends and his ashiqeen and lovers, when they cry and scream during nights, during repentance, when they cry, he feels very, very happy in hearing their cries, hues and cries. He feels pleased. Why? Because of their screaming and crying. This is his decree, and this is his way of promoting. He keeps on promoting his people to the higher stages.